Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a video about the locked up RC OTVD SCX10 axle shafts. And that product is this. Here's the new one on the other side of the truck. I've already installed it. See, it's right there. They're very easy to install. I'm using the stock lockers so they're probably easier to install. Usually I think you have to file the ends down so that they'll fit properly. But with the stock ones, you don't really have to, because they literally slide in there, as I'll show you. So these things are very beefy, so I'll show you a comparison. Here's a stock one. I'll try to hold this. And here's the new one. I'll just show the shaft. So, see the difference in shaft size is really large. The new one is way thicker. So then if you look at the pin that's inside there, you can see it. The pin is also way thicker than the stock. And the new one is not a dog bone, so the whole system is way stronger. On this one, the only thing holding it together is these two things, so when those wear out, the whole thing breaks. Also, the steering angle is tremendously increased, as shown here. I'll try to hold them. Yeah, so they're pretty parallel, and I think this one is about there, yeah. So it's a very big increase. And when I get high steer knuckles, currently I'm using the stock ones, I'll be able to increase that steering even more. So currently what I did was I removed the front screw here and replaced it with a small set screw. If you look, see there's a set screw there, and what that does is it allows this knuckle to steer farther in, so you get more steering. And with the stock ones, I actually couldn't do that because they were actually maxed out and they started binding when I tried to do that. So as soon as I put this in, I got a little bit more steering angle, but that will increase as soon as I get the high steer knuckles, which I probably will eventually. So also another thing that locked up RC does is, if you look at this, they thread the shaft more. So that way, if you have really narrow wheels, as said on their website, they say this on their website too, you can run them and you won't have to put washers in front of the nuts because they'll fit there, which is pretty useful. And again, here I'll show you the difference in size. It's very, very large difference. And I'm betting the locked up RC ones are made of stronger materials too. They claim on their website that they're over twice as strong, I think, which is probably true, given how thick these things are. And they look pretty good too. So the whole thing is held together by this spring. And if you take that off, you can take it apart. But I don't want to because I already greased it and I don't want to get grease everywhere. So the grease I use is just marine grease, and it seems to work so far. I drove it through a ton of snow yesterday, and that worked. So yeah, so now I'll demonstrate how to install them, which is pretty simple. So the first thing, camera. So then what you're gonna do is you simply slide it in, and it'll like, once you know that it's engaging with the locker, it'll like click in kind of. There we go, see? Now it's fully in. So that means it's engaged with the locker, and if I turn it, see, it turns. So now what you'll do is you put the knuckle on. So you have to put it in there to line it up with the bearings, and that slides in. And then, oh yeah, I forgot something. You have to put the two spacers in the knuckle first. So those go in there. I forgot I took them out for whatever reason because they fell out. And see, they keep falling. But once you get that in, then you just slide it on. Darn it. These things like to fall out. And it looks like it came out. There we go. So now, see the knuckles on, so now you just screw it in. And I'm not gonna, I'm not really gonna do that since it will take too long. But, so then you just take the pin that came with them. They come with these pins, and you put it in there. They also come with nuts, but I use the original one since they have the flange on the bottom, which helps to hold the wheel better, in my opinion. So yeah, then you'll put the hex nut on and screw it down like the stock ones. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to see more on this truck, click the playlist in the card. Thank you.